welcome back to In the Kitchen with Carly. It's been quite a while since I posted on here. So today I have a special guest, Tracy Walker, and we are making cheesecake.
Yay! Game day!
It's game day. We're in the kitchen. We got the game on. So tune in, stick with us, and watch us make some cheesecake.
All right.
All right, guys, so I'm gonna go over all the ingredients that we need first, and then we'll get started. So you need to get yourself some sugar. Oh, the oven's done preheating. We need sugar. You need sour cream cheese, sour cream, confectioner's sugar, powdered sugar. You're gonna need yourself some graham crackers, heavy whipping cream. You need 12 ounces of raspberry or strawberries. You can do either fruit. You need vanilla and eggs. So that's all you need in this cheesecake. We're gonna go ahead and start the crust. So we need 15
graham crackers. Woo!
We're making the crust. The crust is first.
Yes.
So you need to crush up your grams. You need about 15 graham crackers. If you
Yep.
don't have a food processor, use a good old-fashioned blender, baby.
Yeah. Look at this.
All right, we're grinding up the grams.
Okay, ready? Yeah, grind them.
Wait, I can't do it.
We love to grind. Grinding is good. I've never grinded a graham cracker before.
You can also save yourself some time and buy the pre-crushed grams.
Homemade.
But we're doing it homemade from scratch. Here we go.
Oh,
Pulsing this baby.
Whoa.
There we go. We need 2 tablespoons of sugar. Add that into your graham cracker crust.
Yes. Grandma's good old-fashioned crust.
Good old-fashioned grandma's
And
crust.
we need a pinch of salt.
And a pinch of salt. We've got, in the meantime, we've got the cream cheese over here coming to room temp. So don't forget that. Make sure it's room temp cream cheese. Well, just a pinch with your fingers.
Okay, so I'm gonna pour some in
Pour
here.
it in your hand and then pinch it.
We're gonna pinch and be
There.
done. Is that a pinch?
That's a pinch.
That looks like, okay, now mix it
All
up.
right, let's
Pulse.
do it again. Pulse.
Oh.
All right, so we have about just a little over 4 tablespoons of butter, and we're about to melt it in the microwave.
Sure we are. Okay.
All right, so we've got our 4 tablespoons, a little more than that. I say it's about 4.5 tablespoons of butter, melted, and we're gonna mix it into our graham cracker sawdust. It looks like sawdust. And we're gonna make the crust. Oh, by the way, you will need a spring foam pan. So go ahead and get yourself one before you even start this recipe. You need yourself a spring foam pan with the, so the bottom comes out. Oh, butter, butter, butter. It says to use unsalted butter, but we had salted, so you can skip the pinch of salt if you have salted butter. Just FYI. We're gonna go ahead and add it into the bottom of our spring foam pan. Come on in here. Get yourself on in here. Ooh, that's what's funny.
Okay. So.
All right, we gotta push it down at the bottom and make it even. Make your graham cracker crust.
And you have to flare up a little bit on the edges.
On the sides.
Yeah.
Oh, yum. Okay, it looks pretty even. What do you think?
It looks a little uneven, but it's gonna work.
Uneven.
It's all good.
Okay, good enough. All right, our graham cracker crust is pressed nice and evenly on the bottom of our spring foam pan. We've got the oven preheated to 350. We're gonna go ahead and bake this for 10 minutes. So go ahead and put it in and we'll set a timer for 10 minutes. In the meantime, we're gonna get our filling ready. All right, is it room temp?
Pretty much so. I think so.
It says room temperature as it's gonna get.
That's about it.
We're gonna cut the cream cheese into little cubes. And then we're gonna add it to our mixer. So we need 2 pounds of cream cheese, I think.
Should I dump it all in the bowl?
Yes, dump it all in the bowl.
Let's do one. Let's do like 2 at a time.
Yes, you need 2 pounds of cream cheese. So we've got 2 pounds in there. And we're gonna start mixing it. Once it's smooth and creamy, we're gonna add in our sugar. Sugar.
We love sugar.
Sugar, baby.
Sugar.
I don't know how to use this fancy blender. Oh.
I highly recommend.
Get yourself
a KitchenAid.
Okay.
They're the best. So.
Oh, that's a whole.
Oh, Jesus. I don't think this is quite room temperature yet. It's a little frozen.
We got ourselves a lump of cream cheese.
It's a lump. This is going to be the best cream cheesecake ever.
Yum.
Okay, that's a little stiff.
Whoa.
Ooh, it's getting there.
It's getting there. It's getting creamy.
It's getting creamy.
That white creamy cream cheese.
Why can't it be black creamy cream cheese, darling? Why does it have to be white creamy cream cheese?
Because it is white.
People like their cream cheese black. Whoa. It's at medium speed, right?
We are getting aggressive with the
We are getting very aggressive with the cream cheese.
cream cheese in your hair. Come here. Well, I think it's been at least 3.5 minutes.
I don't think. It says to beat for 4 minutes. So we're going to start beating it and do it properly.
Okay, for 4 minutes.
Meanwhile, get yourself a glass of rosé while you're waiting.
Helps kill the time.
Totally helps kill the time. Okay, it's getting very creamy now.
Oh yeah, the texture is much different. So
Much
it's definitely
different.
key. Let it beat for at least 4 minutes on medium speed.
Yes.
It made a big difference once it
Huge
started
difference.
to blend up.
Yes. The creamier, the better.
Okay, we took our pie crust out. It had baked for 10 minutes. It's looking nice and golden brown. And we're gonna let it cool before we wrap the entire spring foam pan in foil. So we're still over here whipping our cream cheese.
Getting creamier and
Getting
creamier.
fluffy and creamy.
It is fluffy.
I think we're ready to add some sugar in there. What do you
I think so. It looks pretty.
It looks pretty
It looks
whipped.
creamy and whipped and blended. One more whip.
Watch it whip. Now watch me, Day Day. Hey! Watch me, Day Day. All right, we're ready for the sugar. We need 1 1/3 cup of sugar.
Okay.
Sugar.
We love sugar. 1 1/3. Okay. So let's see here. Now my grandmother never measured anything, so I'm not grandma, so we're gonna measure. So 1 1/3.
Yep.
That should be just a little extra for the.
Little extra sugar never hurt.
Never hurt nobody.
Never hurt nobody.
Okay, so now we're gonna re-blend
Okay.
on medium.
On schmedium.
Schmediums are good.
Schmedium.
While this is beating with the sugar for an additional probably 3 to 4 minutes because you want it creamy, we're going to add the eggs. I always crack my eggs separately just in case there's shells or anything like that. So we're gonna go ahead and prep those now.
We need 4 eggs.
4 eggs. Oops, see?
Oh.
Gotta get it out. This is why I do that.
Good thing we got a separate bowl.
Good thing. A little shell in there.
Good call. No one wants shells in their cheesecake.
Exactly. 3 and 4.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright, we added 1 egg at a time. So it says to add 1 egg at a time and beat for 1 minute in between each addition of each egg.
And then after 1 minute, we're gonna add the additional eggs, 1 at a time, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, 1 more egg in.
We're gonna add another egg and let it continue to beat. We're gonna do a pinch of salt.
Okay, we
1
added the
pinch.
eggs, we mixed them all in. Now we're doing a pinch of salt.
And 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract.
2 teaspoons. Ooh, I love me some vanilla extract.
I do too.
Yum.
I like chocolate extract too.
You would
For the
like
raspberry.
chocolate extract.
I do. Caramel's okay too. Okay. Oh shit. Oh wait. Okay. There we go.
A little extra vanilla never hurt nobody.
Never hurt anybody.
Looks good.
Looks
Okay, now
really
we're gonna mix again for 1 more minute. And then we'll be adding sour cream.
So we have
All right,
2/3.
so now we're adding 2/3 of the sour cream.
1. Another one.
Ooh, it's getting a little drippy.
It is getting. I wonder if we beat the shit out of it too much. We beat it to death.
We did beat it to death.
No.
Oh.
Shit. It's a little too loose.
Oh, it's a little too
Creamy. I
ooh.
don't know what the hell. Okay,
It's a little
we'll see.
drippy.
That's all right. Wait,
Your
could probably
spatula's
use
a
another-
little
It's
too
a little too big for it. It's all good in the hood.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna beat that.
And then next is 2/3 cup of heavy whipping cream.
Really?
Really?
In here?
Yes,
That
ma'am.
seems like a lot. Are you sure?
Add heavy cream
Let
and
me,
the
let me talk to my
recipe-
grandma down below. Grandma! Grandma!
Wake up, Grandma! Wake up!
The cheesecake is ready! Are you sure?
Grandma has written here 2/3
Does
cup
she?
of heavy whipping cream.
Grandma done lost her mind.
Grandma done lost her mind.
Okay, we'll just
It's
add
getting
it.
even more. It's gonna get even more drippy.
Yeah. Are you sure?
Yep, I read it.
All right, Grandma. Grandma
Two.
says.
All
Grandma's
right,
tripping right
R.I.P. Gram.
now. Grandma's tripping right
Okay,
Grandma's making
okay,
soup
guys.
without a cheesecake.
Yeah, we're making
She's
soup. Your grandma's just rolling in her grave
My
right now.
goodness, she's like, what in the world? Ooh.
No, that actually looks right.
Does it? Well, we'll find out.
Ooh, it's real drippy. Look at that. Ooh.
What's next?
All right, that's it for the filling.
Quarts of boiling water.
This is an extra step, a new step Grandma is introducing me to.
Grandma, are you sure?
We're about to boil our cheesecake, Grandma.
Boiled cheesecake.
All right, so we're gonna boil 2 quarts of water, and when it's done, we're gonna add it into the pan that Tracy pulled away, this thing. So you want a nice big baking pan to add your boiling water into. All right, now Tracy's gonna show us how to wrap the pan. So you need to wrap your spring foam pan in heavy duty foil.
Did it say,
Grandma said it needs to be big enough to wrap all the way around the pan. Yep. And you need 3 of them.
oh, really?
Yep.
All right, Grandma.
Okay, so we're wrapping the foil around the pan. And so we're wrapping 3 foil layers. And be sure on the last foil layer, you wrap it around the edge of your pan.
Because I am an expert baker now.
She's an expert baker. She's the only person I know that boils cheesecake. I'll tell you that much.
Delicious.
Grandma must know what she's doing.
Grandma does. These hips don't lie,
These
honey.
hips don't lie, honey.
Grandma knew what she was doing in the kitchen.
Okay.
That's cute.
And we've got our water boiling here. So when that's ready, then we'll transfer the water into the big baking pan. Okay, so the water, as it's boiling, we've now got ourselves the roasting pan. We place our spring foam pan with the graham cracker crust and tin foil into the roasting pan. And we're gonna add the filling, the cream cheese filling. Ooh,
That looks good.
looks really good. That looks great.
Yummy.
Ooh, I can't wait.
I can't either.
You sure we gotta wait till tomorrow to
I
eat
don't
this?
think we are. And it's football? Mm-mm. We may have to make another one tomorrow. We might be making a Costco
We're supposed
run.
to be bringing this to a dinner tomorrow, but I don't think it's gonna
I don't
make
think
it.
it's gonna make it.
Oh, this cheesecake batter.
It's delicious.
Oh, it's so good.
It is so good.
Good.
This looks really good and
Okay, now
creamy.
smooth. It says Grandma says smooth the top with your spatula,
All right.
And then we're gonna pour the water into the pan until the water reaches halfway up the side of the spring foams.
And then we want to pour the water into.
We're creating basically a hot tub for the cheesecake.
Exactly.
A cheesecake hot tub.
Cheesecake bath.
Okay, keep on pouring. Oh, perfect.
All right.
Perfect. Those 2 cords. Now we reduce the heat on the oven. We forgot to show you this, but we turn the oven down from 350 to 325. All right, our cheesecake's ready to go in the oven at 325, and we're gonna bake for an hour and a half.
There she blows.
There she blows.
Bye, Grandma.
All right, so while the cheesecake is baking and it has an hour and a half in there, we're gonna make the cream cheese topping. So you need 2 more cups of cream cheese. We're gonna go ahead and put it in our mixer. There's 1. Second one. This cream cheese. There's a lot of cream cheese in cheesecake. I didn't realize that.
There is a lot.
Okay, 2nd cup in the mixer down the hatch. Okay. Now we need a 1/3 cup of powdered sugar. 1/3 cup. And last but not least, we need 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Of light vanilla. I always add a little more.
Extra.
A little extra.
A little something, something.
A couple of drops extra.
Little bit.
Never hurt.
Never hurt.
All right, let's mix it up with this fancy mixer. I'm used to the old school handheld, but this is nice, I have to say.
And I'm bougie. I'm not used to that.
Okay, so when this is done, we're gonna just mix it till all the sugar looks like it's mixed in, and then you're gonna put it in the fridge and refrigerate it until you're ready to serve your cheesecake. After we make the cream cheese topping, now we are making the raspberry reduction to top the cream cheese and the cheesecake with. So you need 12 ounces of raspberries. We just washed them. You need a saucepan, and you need 1/2 cup of sugar and 1/2 cup of water. All right.
So we're ready for the finale.
We are ready for the raspberry reduction.
Yes. 12 ounces of raspberries. We're going to use 1/2 cup of sugar. And just 1/2 cup of water. And you're going to smash the raspberry. And then all you need is like a potato masher.
And let it reduce, let the liquid boil off, and it'll create a really nice thick raspberry sauce to top your cheesecake with. You can do the same thing with strawberries, blueberries, blackberries, any type of fruit that you want. Raspberry sauce is already boiling. That was quick. So we're gonna slowly use the potato masher. Mash it. You don't want it fully mashed, but you just want to kind of break them up. And then Tracy's gonna go ahead and whisk it
for approximately 5 minutes.
Okay, so the raspberry, as you can see, it thickened here. It's much thicker. It's still pretty hot. We transferred it into a glass bowl, and we're gonna cover it and refrigerate it, and it'll thicken even more in the fridge. All right.
We're back.
We're back. The cheesecake's finally done. It's been cooking for an hour and a half at 325. Let's take a look. We're gonna turn the oven off, crack the oven open, and let it cool for another hour. Oh, look how good that cheesecake looks. Okay, so now we're gonna leave the oven cracked. It's gonna be on off, and that will allow the cheesecake to cool for another hour, and it'll prevent the top from cracking.